So this 1966, Northerners started killing the Igbos.
And you were in the north that time?
I was Kano. I was at Kano. In this war, the Igbos were running down their home, that's
From the north to the east.
to the east. So even some of our relatives were killed there.
Your relative, your family member.
Killed there. Railway.
I think probably you might be a teenager at that time or something.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So was there like a fear? Were you afraid within that period while you were coming from Kano to the east? What was the experience like?
The experience, because even when the Igbos say we will all finish, let us all finish. The Hausas, they revolted. The Igbos, there was fear. The Igbos revolted, and even the fear that nearly killed me that day was a Hausa man who always bring us akara was killed in our presence.
The Hausa man himself was killed.
I said the Igbos revolted now, and the Hausa man who always bring us akara, he was killed in our presence there in the street, along the street.
There in the north.
There in the north. So there was serious death. People died, killing people. Oh, in blood. Oh, wow. Massacre in cold blood. So people, the Igbos, they ran. So on the 6th July 1967, people declared a war. They say, Ujuku Mbada, say man. He even came down
To the north.
He came down to the north.
Okay, so the massacre started even before the war officially started.
I can say the Nigerian crisis. You came in, Mamu, you came
Wait here, don't worry. When you guys came from the north, you guys ran back to that you started teaching or you taught here first?
No. It's after we have returned from the north and I got married. I have returned from the north and got married. Just a teenager from the north.
So you first hand saw people killed. Killed for like
Killed like what do I call it? Even an animal cannot be killed like that. Killed and burnt. Killed and burnt.
I could imagine how it would feel.
You could imagine how a dead man was lying down. He's not, I don't know whether he died, but he was raising up his right finger just like this. Was leaving it like this. When the Igbos come, they will use their machete, but there was no guns. You don't use guns by then. It was machete and the axe. They will simply put down the hand down till the man will raise it up again until he was burnt.
Another man.
He was burnt. Then the hand is just stood like this. The corpse was lying before us along the street. My parents prepared and then we came down here. And then after when I got after coming down here, I got married to my husband here. After the marriage, I became teacher.
In Amodu here.
I'm here.
So that was how my dad started. Like what how my dad did he start from primary? How did he do education that time? Because we used to hear story that before you get to a certain class, like you have
Yes, you must be of age. You are not the kids now that are taken to kindergarten and everything. Your teeth, you must examine your teeth, showing that at 6 years, teeth will be falling. 6 years, one here, or 4. Then your hand must reach your ear.
So without that, it cannot be a road.
No. There was no birth
certificate then.
We don't go to hospitals, to maternities to give birth. We give birth in our house. And nobody record, unless learned people, they can record the birth. Not officially.
Okay.
Not officially. You are now born in the maternity. Before you do,
They will record it.
that this person was born this hour. Unless myself, I give that here in So we assume that every child, whose one teeth has fallen down without accident.
Okay, without accident, it must fall off naturally.
It must fall off naturally. Then your hand reaches here.
Before you start.
You are required for
Okay, there is nothing like pre-nursery there. Yeah.
It is called Ebisuku. Ebisuku and Ebisuku. Then you go through Ebisuku. That is, you regard that as nursery now. Then you use the chalkboard, little chalkboard to write.
Okay, there was no book like.
It was 1976.
1976, that was when book started coming out.
They brought us books. 1976, they brought us books. With a very large line. So people can scribble anything. The handling of the pencil first. Teach handling of the pencil because so many doesn't know how
to handle the pencil.
To teach how to handle the pencil before they begin to scribble anything as the teacher. When they scribble anything on the chalkboard or the book, just with your red pen, you give a long good mark and praising the child that did that, so that they'll be happy carrying it.
Okay, I think I have a question. Okay, you said that you came back from the north down to Amodu here. Then you got married before becoming a teacher.
Yes.
You know, in our days now, this modern way, we have you have to go to primary school, secondary school, then to university before becoming maybe a doctor or a teacher or something.
You want to
those days, do you actually do that same thing?
Must you get to the university level?
No.
Okay.
I only school have my 8 years in the primary school in the north.
Okay.
That's it. Idisuku, 1, 2. Idisuku is 1957 to 1959.
1957 to 1950. That is 2 years.
Idisuku and the Idi Center.
And then you now did primary 1.
Get to primary 1.
So does it mean that in that Ibisuku you will be in Ibisuku till your hand gets to your ear before they allow you get to primary 1?
Yes.
So Obuna Akagiriro, if your hand does not get to your ear, you still remain in the
decent.
So what if the person is, let me say the stature of the person is maybe in their family they are short?
Oh, they have dwarfs. They are dwarfs.
Even if you are dwarf, your hand must reach.
Okay, it's true.
Even if you are dwarf, your hand, but it's your age
that will determine when your hand gets to your ear.
Whether your hand is.
It's on that thing, Mom, see what we also know. You know, marriage now is not like marriage then. Because now we have a lot of divorce cases. How can you compare the kind of marriage they do now and what the kind of marriage they do then?
Well, I prefer the marriage they do then than the ones now. Prerequisites for marriage. This time they don't take it into consideration. A girl can bring a ghost from anywhere and tell, this is my heart throbbing. Who tell you who is throbbing your heart? But it's the parents of the parents of the groom. Okay. Will come to the parents of the bride. I saw something in your house. What is that you want from my house? I saw a girl. For the parents, so not the parents.
Not the children. Groom himself.
The parents of the groom will come to the parents of the girl.
What if I, as a groom, do not like the girl?
Come here. If your father says stand up, you cannot stand up.
I'll stand up now.
There was good obedience by then. So, to my own self, when I got married, my father I saw people coming to our house, so I don't know them. So after they have just spoken to my parents, the next day they came. I think they only came with cool and all. Then the next day they came again, a keg of wine.
Without even you knowing that you are the one that we were bargaining for.
Hey!
What do you mean? So, what they did was call her, and came. My father just poured the wine in the cell. Sip it and give to this man. You must obey.
You must obey.
Who are you? Who are you to ask questions? Who
Hey.
are you to ask questions?
Jesus.
So I just said to them,
Give to him.
when you go there, you begin to develop the love.
Hey.
And he lasted.
Look at it lasting now. Look at it until the man was
But you sipped it and you gave it to.
I gave it to the man. He says, he is your husband. He's sharing tears. I don't know the man, I don't know them. But my father has made inquiries about their compound, about their family. They have land. They have land. They have palm trees.
When?
They are good people. There are no costs in their family.
Their lineage.
So the next time the man was coming, he bought me shoes, pants, and dresses. He took me to have a photograph with him. You must not disobey. You must not disobey your parents. You must obey. I went to. Then the other day he brought his wine. Everybody was invited. After taking the wine, he asked me to go. He used to go and that was how the movie began.
Okay, Mama, I have a question for you. I said I have a question for you. Okay, going back to the part of school, because the way Mama is speaking, I love it so much. At her age, can still speak fluently, and her English is
Clean. English.
And she said something that in those days they have what they call ABC waiting. ABC. And ABC. So in those days there was also like secondary school.
There's secondary school.
Okay.
But rich people go to secondary school.
Okay.
Rich people go to secondary school.
Did you attend secondary school in those days?
Did not attend.
Okay, so how did you cope up? Like, is it when you were teaching, you started having some experience, like why
Your
teaching?
English, why
teaching them?
fluent?
Why teaching them? You were learning from what you were teaching them for you to become this perfect or this good.
Fluent. Then
Okay.
in our school by then, if you speak Igbo, you pay penny. You pay penny. That penny is the money used by them.
Okay.
If you speak Igbo, you pay penny. Then we learned, the English we learned is that vernacular is not allowed. Vernacular is not allowed. If you speak in vernacular, you pay penny or you give some punishment. You go slashing the grass. So everything goes on English language, and you must read and read so that you speak fluently with the teachers. When you speak fluently with the teachers, they will bring you more closer to them, so that the English they speak, the teachers learn. And not this time around when a teacher is called, you cannot identify your name among the names. So we learned through speaking with teachers, interacting with teachers.
That simply means you must be a fast learner, because those days not everybody, just like my mom, she went to school but she cannot speak fluently. So sometimes we as our children will ask her, Mommy, you go secondary school, you say I go. You go primary school, you say I go. But you're not.
No, I did not attend the secondary school due to I have many financial constraints from my parents. But another thing is when I came down here.
Okay.
When I started the auxiliary teacher, I was asked to go to training. Training to become a professional teacher.
Okay.
I went for training to become a professional
Teacher. Okay.
So there, once you speak in English, I have learned that if you speak in vernacular, in the primary school, you pay penny. Where is the penny? Who will give you the penny? Where is the penny? It's better you keep quiet. You just not here, but I just can't hear being this way. Oh,
Okay.
you go and make inquiries about the family. Parents must know the background of the in-law they are going to have. They are wicked. Another in Igbo says, "It's all my community guard." You know, go on
What does
Do you
that mean?
understand? If you want to know how your wife will be,
Okay.
just look at your mother-in-law.
At
Look
her face.
Yeah, just look at her. Look at her character. You know.
It is an adage, a proverb, an adage.
But for you, it's actually like that because a snake cannot give birth to a goat. That's one thing.
No, a snake can never.
Give birth to a goat. So it's a snake that will give birth to a snake. So simply means
She will give birth to her own character.
that's just the thing.
And that is exactly the adage.
That's the proverb.
So we don't know the parents of anybody you are bringing in. He just brought in the boy. A ghost. A normal human being. How their characters. In their lineage they die early. You don't know. But when the parents now go and inquire,